We're in Lafayette, Colorado today, very near Boulder, Colorado, and actually adjacent to the now famous Louisville, Colorado. We're in the original platted area in Old Town, right down the street from what was the main street. More specifically, we're in a park called the Simpson Mine Park, one of several community parks in the downtown Lafayette area. Hi, I'm Zachary Epps, your Boulder area RE/MAX professional and author of the Boulder Neighborhood Guide. I want to give you a little history on the town of Lafayette, Colorado. Lafayette originally was cattle ranching, farming and ranching area, and a local landowner, Mary Miller, discovered a large coal seam on her ranch in 1889. Things changed then. It became a town as she platted this old original part of Lafayette, and I guess like they say, the rest is history, because my, how things have changed. Since back then, everything's changed. But more importantly, in recent years, we've seen a revitalization of the downtown area. Main Street, which is actually called Public Road, has had all kinds of new businesses, art studios, sculpture, parks, and new businesses like The Post, which is a brew pub, actually a very famous brew pub that's jam-packed on weekends. Something that 10 years ago you never would have imagined in Lafayette. Many other businesses and restaurants along this Main Street or Public Road really are driving the economy, and this is becoming, as I mentioned before, kind of the new Louisville or the new Boulder. But the difference is we're in the early stages, so there are some opportunities here for housing and good values that you don't find so much anymore in some of these other communities. One of the truly wonderful things about Lafayette in general is the growing sense of community. And I think that's driven by so many community type activities that happen often right along Public Road here. And in this park area behind me, you can see the sculptures I mentioned. In the summertime, the roads get blocked off and they have arts and crafts fairs. Artists line the street for several blocks on both sides, and it's full of pedestrians and celebrations. In the wintertime, actually, and for those of you who aren't already living in Colorado, what might be neat for you to know, is that it's first week in January, and we're standing out here, and I know you see snow, but it's about 45 degrees. There are people walking around without jackets, riding bikes, having a good time. In this time of year, one of the community events that's really spectacular and is kind of famous in Lafayette is the Oatmeal Festival, spawned by a commercial years ago by Quaker Oats, has been maintained for many years, and it even includes a 5K running race. The other thing that a lot of people come down to Lafayette for in the summertime is the Peach Festival. When peaches are in season, again, the whole street's blocked off, and there are all kinds of great things happening. So call, text, email, get in touch with me right away so I can talk to you more about what's going on in Lafayette, Colorado.